Time now for the Hyundai Sports Zone, brought to you by your Colorado Hyundai dealers. Test drive a new Hyundai today.
Everything is going swimmingly for the Broncos right now. They just wrapped up a perfect October. They've won 5 in a row, and they're all alone in first place in the AFC West. Now, though, the injury bug is biting. First, it got Pat Surtain, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, injured his pec trying to tackle George Pickens on this play at the end of the first half yesterday. He missed the rest of the game, and now he may be out much longer. According to reports, Surtain is expected to miss the next 4 to 6 weeks. And the team is considering placing him on IR. If they do, he would not be eligible to return to the field until at least December. The offense was impacted as well. Wide receiver Marvin Mims is in the concussion protocol after taking a big hit on this kickoff return in the fourth quarter. The frustrating part about this is that Mims wasn't even supposed to be in the game at this point. Special teams coordinator Darren Rizzi meant to send in Tyler Bidet to replace Mims on that kickoff, but a miscommunication led to him replacing R.J. Harvey instead. No word yet on if Mims will have to miss any time. Tight end Adam Trotman was our guest on Xfinity Monday Live tonight. He's confident the team will be able to handle all of these injuries.
I think it comes down a lot of it to coaching. I think when you have a great scheme like our defense does, right, they're going to put you in good positions, but also everyone's going to play off of each other, funnel the ball to certain places to get the ball carrier on the ground or do whatever they need to do in the back end and coverage. So that's a huge thing. And then offensively, same thing. You build the scheme around the players, and I think we've done a good job of that, maximizing people's talent. And, yeah, that's just kind of how you fix it. And then obviously we have talented players, I think. Like I said, the depth's pretty awesome on our team.
Monday Night Football, Chiefs hosting the Commanders at Arrowhead. This was tied at the half, but it was all Kansas City after that, outscoring Washington 21-0 in the third and fourth, including this touchdown to America's boyfriend, Travis Kelce, or fiance, I should say. Chiefs have won 4 of 5. They come to Mile High in 2 weeks. On the pitch, the Rapids will be looking for a new coach. The team and former head coach Chris Armas have mutually agreed to part ways after Armas's contract ended. He led the team for 2 seasons, including a playoff berth last season. Nuggets in Minnesota tonight. No Anthony Edwards for the Wolves, but plenty of Jamal Murray for Denver. 43 points tonight, including 5 threes. The dude was unguardable. Nugs up 8 going into the fourth. Nikola Jokic, meanwhile, he was one of just 5 players in NBA history to open a season with 2 straight triple-doubles. Tonight, make it 3. 25 points, 19 rebounds, 10 assists, all in a day's work for the Joker. Nuggets get their first road win of the season, 127-114 over Minnesota. A quick check of the World Series is coming up next. We'll be right back. The World Series shifts to L.A. for Game 3 tonight. Series tied at a game apiece. Dodgers and Blue Jays. L.A. up 2-0 in the fourth, but this Toronto team just doesn't know how to quit. Alejandro Kirk crushes a 3-run blast, and the Blue Jays take the 3-2 lead. Now 5-4 Toronto in the 7th, and the best player in baseball delivers again. Shohei Ohtani, his 2nd home run of the night, ties things up at 5, and that's actually where things still stand. We are tied at 5 right now in the top of the 12th. What a game this has been. And like I said, this game was in L.A. Well, thousands of miles away in Toronto, thousands of Blue Jays fans packed the Rogers Center trying to channel that home field advantage all the way from Canada. You got to love to see the fan support from the Blue Jays. And by the way, it is a whole lot later out in Toronto than it is out in L.A., so those fans are staying up late. They're rooting for their team. It's been a good game, and we'll see how it ends.
They're feeling all that all the way to L.A.
Absolutely. They're sending that energy.
We'll be right back.